Hey everyone, I'm back. Welcome back to my aesthetically not pleasing kitchen. I know I said in my last video that I was gonna be making like a Vlogmas video, and I did. I started working on it, and it was like Christmas Eve and I was still working on it because I just was busy and it got away from me, so there was no Vlogmas. I had literally like a whole video. I like did a time lapse of me setting up my tree. It just didn't work out. And I know in my last video I also had like legit purple hair, and this is it faded out like a month later. So I might be redoing that. I might be making a video of me dyeing my hair purple because, so apparently this is another thing that happened while I've been gone. I checked my YouTube channel and my dyeing my hair pastel pink all of a sudden has like 270 views, so thank you for that. I don't know, like that just came out of nowhere. I mean, I know Brad Mondo said that dyeing your hair videos do really well, but I didn't know, like, I know it's not like YouTube viral, you know, whatever, but like 270 views for a channel that's like non-existent on YouTube is like pretty crazy. Anyway, so thank you. I don't know if anybody from that video is gonna be watching this, but if you haven't seen me dye my hair pink, you can go watch that. It's still on my channel. So today I figured for 2021 I have decided that I want to bake more because I really like baking, and one of my favorite things to bake is dark chocolate chip cookies. I usually just use the recipe on the back of the Nestle Toll House bag, but what I like to do, one of my favorite coffee shops in Nashville, they do these dark chocolate chip sea salt cookies and they are so good. The coffee shop is called Stay Golden, so shout out to Stay Golden. They make the best chocolate chip. I think they make them, but yeah, they make the best dark chocolate sea salt cookies, and they have sea salt flakes. It's so good. It's so good. I actually just ordered on Amazon. I just got it today. I got these sea salt flakes, so I decided I'll be starting with that, and then hopefully throughout the year I can like do more and more like difficult baking type things. Also, I watch the Great British Baking Show and I love it. It's like my favorite show, one of my favorite shows, and I would like to do more like, not like super difficult. I don't want to like spend all day like, you know, making whatever, but like I think it'd be fun to like make some cool cakes or something, or I don't know. So anyway, I want to get more into doing that, and we kind of already do a little bit of baking. My husband bakes bread for us like every week. We don't buy bread anymore, we bake it ourselves. He actually just made this loaf of bread. Isn't that so yummy? Anyway, so he does that, I should say. I don't do that, but I usually like sweet treat type baking, which I know a lot of people on the Great British Baking Show don't like baking like desserts, which is really weird to me. I'm like, what else is there to bake? I know there's bread, but like, I don't know, to me the epitome of baking is like cupcakes and cakes and stuff like that. So anyway, so we're gonna be making dark chocolate chip sea salt flake cookies, and I will be doing that today for this video for the start of 2021 on my YouTube channel. I will insert a video. I've got all my ingredients ready to go pretty much. I don't have any like aesthetically satisfying bowls or anything. I know everybody like in the show, they measure everything out and they put them in the bowls and they just dump it in as they go. I don't have those cute little bowls, so we're just gonna do it as we go. So sorry, I don't have an aesthetic, I'm literally not aesthetically pleasing like kitchen, but whatever. I'm going to try, I don't have like two setups, so I'm just gonna have to like Brittany Broski it and just like do this. Anyway, okay, so what we're gonna start off with is, let me read the instructions. I literally just use the instructions on the back of this bag. Like, I need to maybe figure out, but the thing is, every time I see like chocolate chip cookie recipes, they're basically this. So why deviate from what we already know? I mean, am I right? Like, So I already have like my 2.5 or 2 1/4, sorry, cups of flour right here. And I start with that, and then a teaspoon of baking soda. This is half a teaspoon, so I'm gonna be doing 2 of these. 1, 2. Also a teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna be doing this on the inside, the coarse sea salt on the inside, because the flaky stuff is more for like toppings to make it look like kind of pretty and aesthetically pleasing and tasting good. So we're just gonna put that on the top. Oops. Sea salt, oops, as I drop it all on the ground, okay. And then you're gonna mix up your dry ingredients. I know it seems weird doing that, but I don't like dirtying a bunch of spoons, so I just use the teaspoon to mix it up. But we're also gonna just slowly mix this in with the wet ingredients, so we'll get there. Also, like, obviously preheat the oven. I just don't like to preheat the oven too soon, because then it, like, I know people are like, oh, we have to let it warm up and all that, whatever. It's just annoying because then it's like on forever and it gets hot in the room. So it's like, I'd rather just wait a little bit. I'll start it now, but we're gonna set it, we're gonna preheat it to 375. Anyway, actually we're just gonna keep those there because we need to warm up a little bit because they're pretty cold still. I also like to hold them in here. Just open them and just hold them in the doorway of the oven. I don't know. Please tell me a better way to do this besides like doing this. I mean, keeping them out sooner, maybe preparing. Hello. Here's my next favorite part, is doing all the wet ingredients in my beautiful KitchenAid. So this is another reason I really want to bake more, because I have this beautiful, amazing, wonderful KitchenAid, and I don't really use it for anything except making cookies. So I definitely want to get more into baking, also to use this more. Okay, so I don't know if this is soft enough. Can anybody tell me? Anyway, I think I might just try it and see. I think they're soft enough. Usually I like melt them, which is not what the instructions say. Okay. I'm about to put 3/4. We're gonna put 3 of these. Then we're gonna do the same amount of brown sugar. Quite enough. It's getting it's a little chunky still. Usually it's pretty like creamy when I melt it. Before I add in the eggs, I'm just gonna get all this. I don't know if you could hear me in the video, but the butter, I definitely did not soften the butter enough, which is my own fault. Usually I just melt it, but you're not supposed to melt it. You're supposed to soften it, not melt it. So, usually it's much creamier than this consistency, but I think this is pretty good. At least the way I usually make it. But maybe actually when the eggs go in, it'll probably get better. So anyway. Okay. 1 egg in. And we're gonna beat that and then add the second one. Second egg. Made such a good sound. wish I had one of those like plastic things that blocks stuff from flying around, but I don't on my KitchenAid. That's like an extra attachment you have to pay for. Okay, and next what we're gonna do, we're going to slowly add in the flour mixture. A spoon, I'm just gonna, like I said, I don't have the plastic, like, there's like a ring that you can, attachment you can buy. So that way stuff doesn't spray when you're like going really fast, but I don't really feel like buying an extra attachment, so I just slowly added it. And now what we're gonna do, we're just gonna add this whole bag of dark chocolate chip Toll House. Wait. Now what we're gonna do is add this whole bag of Toll House dark chocolate chip, chocolate chips. What? What you're gonna wanna do is just add that all in. Now this we don't wanna do too long because my machine like freaks out. I probably shouldn't have put it underneath, but oh well. Machine comes out when we start to do this. It's like, I don't like this. Now that our mixture is ready, we're going to ball it onto these and then bake it for like, I think it's like 10 minutes. Here is our mixture. Oh, and then put the sea salt flakes on top. And then we will be done. I'm gonna make them slightly bigger than I normally do. So I think I want like big sea salt chocolate cookies. I'm only gonna do 4 because I'm gonna try to make them bigger and then see how big they get. I always like overestimate how big they're gonna get, but better to overestimate and then have like one big cookie mush pile. I'll take a little spoon. In the middle of them. Ooh, look at this one. It's so big. Look at that. That's amazing. That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted these like big crystals. 375 for 10 minutes and see how they go. So let's move on to the next pan. I definitely wanted to say that I'm definitely gonna be making more content on my channel this year. I just started at the end of 2021, or 2020, if you didn't know. I just started my YouTube channel. I'm just trying it out because since we're kind of all like quarantined and everything, I don't really have much to do. And because my jobs are not very consistent or anything. I'm trying to, you know, just do all the quarantine things. Start a YouTube channel, like bake, do it all, you know. So okay, so I'm pressing these cookies down so I can get like a little scoop in there of like the sea salt. I realized I didn't set a timer. Another batch. This will probably take me a while, so I'll either just skip to the end or I'm gonna do a time lapse, but my phone's dying, so probably just gonna skip to the end when I'm done with all the cookies. So stay tuned. Just took these out of the oven. They're a little bit browner than I was going for. I like my cookies kind of soft. So, but oh my god, I'm living for this big chunk sea salt crystal. I think I should almost up the sea salt because it kind of spreads out pretty nicely. I was worried it was going to sit all in the middle, so but it kind of expanded a little bit. I just tried it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I know it's been a minute, or well, For you, it hasn't been a minute because I'm editing this, but for me, it's been a while. The sun is down now. I just finished the cookies. They are so good. The sea salt that I used, this chunky, you can see it right there. That chunky sea salt that I used, it literally makes the cookies just so much better. I just love that. I don't know if you like that flaky sea salt taste, but if you do, this is just like, it just makes it so much better. And the dark chocolate chips, I know this is just like a basic recipe. I'm hoping to do some more complicated things in the future on my channel, but for now, oh my gosh, I'm gonna try to not eat these all tonight because they're so good, and my husband loves them too. He's like, these are amazing, these are the best cookies you've ever made. So definitely give these a try. I just used the recipe off the back of the Toll House cookie or chocolate chip bag things, and then use this Maldon sea salt flakes. You can get this on Amazon for I think like $6 or $8 or something like that, and you don't use very much. Like I barely use any, so it'll last a while, I know that. But yeah, these are just like, oh, those big crystals, so yummy. Thanks for watching my first video of 2021 on my channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Go and watch my other 3 videos that I have posted, and I will have more coming very, very soon. So thank you. Bye. Bye.